And what I found was they've been installed recently in the last couple of years, and they had always had issues with this particular RTU not reading one of the temperatures on the RTU from the automation. Now, it was a thermistor that was inconsequential. It did not have an impact on operation. But the customer was not okay with the fact that it read 30 degrees when in reality it was more like 55. The problem wasn't the thermistor. What they did, and this came like this from the factory, they took the wire and bent it, inserted it down into the middle, and then pushed it down. They also stripped it, by the way. So they stripped it, stuck it in the middle, and shoved it in. That is wrong on every possible way it could be. The proper way to do this is, if you bend it at all, you're going to put just a tiny little crimp on the end, and it's just enough to hook into that little opening there on its own. Okay? And then you're going to take that flathead and put it up against something and try not to stab yourself and gently slide it in there. And you want that seated so that those knives actually cut through that insulation and make solid contact, and it's got a solid connection. You saw what it took for me to pull this apart. That's how yours should be. It should be solid. It should not come apart easily. If it does, take it apart, do it again. You can test this with this already in there and those wires. You've got enough of those metal knives. You can take your regular leads and just hit those metal terminals, and you can get enough connection to read resistance. Now, if you have the needle leads, it's even easier, because you can slide those needle leads into those pin points and get a easier reading. If you haven't done it before, trying to hold the regular leads and hold your fingers and, you know, kind of look funny, doesn't work so well. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But you take them needle leads, you can just slide them in there, and you've got your reading.